All right, we're joined by North Texas head coach Jaylee Mitchell and student athlete Terry L. Bradley. And at this point, with North Texas' 49-46 victory, they'll play number 1 seed Rice tomorrow at 11 a.m. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Mitchell.
Well, hard-fought game, and we knew that it would be. Anytime you have a tough opponent in Southern Miss, they've fought all year long, been playing really well down the stretch here in conference play. So we knew that they were going to be better and that they were going to fight for 40 minutes, and we had to make sure we brought our best fight for 40 minutes. I thought both teams started off the game pretty slow, first quarter, and then I thought we had 2 lopsided quarters. Second quarter was ours, third quarter was theirs, and so it really came down to the fourth. And, again, possession by possession, we wanted to get big stops. Would have loved to limit their possessions a little bit more in the fourth quarter. They made some hustle plays, got some offensive rebounds that gave them second chances at the basket, but I thought we made the most of ours. I thought we got to a point where we were making the right play, the right pass, taking the right shot. We got to the line and made some really big free throws. Got there 16 times in the fourth quarter and made just enough to get it done. So really proud of our team for hanging in there, for staying in there mentally and, playing through the ups and downs of the game and making sure we came out with the win.
All right, questions for our student athlete.
Terry, this is such a struggle offensively, but you did enough on the defensive side of the ball. How are you guys able to shut them down so much?
We just got stops. Our plan was definitely to clog the paint, make it look as loaded as possible, so we just got stops on defense.
No field goals there for almost 5 minutes to close the game, but you got enough at the line. Were you guys just able to make the clutch shots at the line when you were able to?
Yeah, I think it was that, and then towards the end of the fourth quarter, we got a few key offensive rebounds, so I think that helped us.
You guys calm in those situations, with shooting those big free throws? You made 4 down the stretch.
We definitely shoot a lot in practice, so I would say so.
That'll pay off for you.
Yeah.
All right, at this point, we'll dismiss Terry L. to go back to the locker room, and we'll continue with questions for Coach. Thank you.
You've hung your hat on defense the whole year. Did that really pay off for you in the fourth quarter when you needed a few of those stops?
I was going to say this is why, because I think we went maybe almost 8 minutes or so without a bucket, and it's not because we took bad shots. They were wide open, and they just wouldn't fall for us. So I'm probably going to forever hang my hat on defense because of situations like this. When you're not scoring, when the ball's just not going in the hole for you, you have to be able to get stops. And offensively, I thought what was good about us down the stretch is we, again, stayed. We didn't panic. We stayed in the mode where we needed to take the best shot. We needed to stay aggressive. We got to the free throw line, and that's where it paid off for us. Terry mentioned that. That's an everyday thing for us as well. Defense and free throws, because I think they win games, obviously, and hopefully, championships for us. And we're, taking one game at a time. Got a big one tomorrow with Rice, but looking forward to it. It hadn't been too long ago since we played, and so hopefully third time will be a charm for us. Yes.
The first 7 minutes of the game, another point when the shots weren't falling. How did you like the way your team was playing otherwise?
Well, I loved it because, we stuck with the plan. It wasn't that we were doing anything wrong. We were playing great offense, moving the ball well, and playing great defense. So as long as, nobody's scoring, I guess we're still 0-0 and we're in good shape.
So this was an aggressive game. There were a lot of calls by refs that maybe teams didn't agree with, or calls that they thought should have been made. How do you think the style of play from both teams affected the outcome of the game?
Well, we knew it was going to be physical. It was the first time around when we played them, in conference play, and so that wasn't a surprise. And the other thing, I talked to my team. You never know what refs are going to get, what refs you're going to get, what they're going to focus on, what they're going to call, and so I really never want to worry about refs. I never want to worry about calls. I just want to play through, adjust if we need to adjust to something, and make sure we keep our heads and in the game on what we need to do, to win. And I thought we did that even when it was tough.
You get Bradley the ball at the end of the game. Did you feel good about your opportunity there when you get her the ball and get her to the line?
No,
at
I've
the end of the
given
game?
her the ball at the end of the game for 3 years, so that was nothing new, and you know that's definitely typical for us, and it's something that our players believe in too, so they understand what's going on at the end of the game and where the ball needs to go, and she did exactly what she's been doing for 3 years.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.